Hello, writer. Aegelis here, and today I'd like to talk to you about what a pen name is and why you need one. A pen name can be a real name, it could be fictional or made up, or it could be a nickname. What a pen name does is it tells readers how to find your book online or offline when paired together with the title. For example, if your book was titled Power, well, just with the book title alone, there's 372 books out there already with that title. So finding your particular book is going to be a little bit difficult for them without your pen name. A pen name also links together other writings that you've done, so they can look you up by author and they can see all the books and stories that you've written. Have a pen name ready for when you go to publish because you will definitely need to have that with the title. So title and pen name are required in order to get an ISBN number. I would caution you though to make sure that you are sure, you're certain of the pen name that you've selected for it, because once you publish and it is assigned an ISBN number, that title and the pen name are paired together. So you're not going to be able to go back and erase that other pen name for any reason. It's going to be permanently that title and pen name. So if you decide you're going to change your pen name, as I did with my first book, there's going to be actually two books out there with the same title, one with the old pen name and one with the new pen name, and that can get a little confusing. Should you use your real pen name? Well, there's a lot of authors out there who do, and well-known ones at that. You do know of Stephen King and J.K. Rowling, and one of the benefits that they enjoy is that they have an authentic personal connection with our audience. So if you're looking to do that, that's a benefit. If they need to follow you on social media, they can find you easily there. If you're writing nonfiction and you're offering a service like finance or marketing or any other service, your real name can help build that brand to connect you with the service that you're offering outside of your authorship. One of the problems you might encounter if you use a common name is that your audience may not be able to easily find your book. My first book was under the name Tony Cook to make it short, simple, easy to remember. However, a friend of mine says, I can't find your book because there are a lot of other Tony Cook authors out there, and my book just wasn't coming up to the top. So you could use a variation on your name. For example, if your name is John Smith and you want something close to that, you can go with maybe Johannes Smythe. Just add a little extra difference to it from John Smith and then make it easier, distinguishable, and more relatable to yourself. Having a unique name has benefits. For example, it will make you easier to find, and it can make it simpler for somebody searching out your works. It can build recognition with your author name, and it can also create a privacy screen between you and the public. It also does remove name bias, which could tie your real name to an ethnicity or gender. To give an example of that, my grandfather's name when he was born was Adolpha, and he did change that because of World War II. He didn't want to have that negative association. So a pen name could also be by a theme. For example, if you're a science fiction writer for kids, you can go by the name Captain Proton, and it can build that recognition for your audience. Some problems that you might encounter is that you have to make that connection for your audience between your pen name and your personal name. So if you tell people, hey, I wrote a book, and they type in your actual name, it's not going to come up. You're going to have to tell them what your author name is so that they can find that easier. Should you have a pen name? Absolutely. Should it be your real name? Well, that's going to be up to you, but I would definitely recommend that you think through the choice. And once you do make that choice, to not go through the trouble of changing it, it'll just cause confusion for people later on who are just trying to find your book or trying to find your works. On the topic of names, my fifth book is called Definitive Nobody, Derek Barley. And in this contemporary adventure, a person who considers himself nobody all of a sudden starts drawing in all these weird events that start happening to him, both from science fiction and fantasy to everyday life, and there is quite a bit of humor involved. If you'd like to check out this book, it is available on Amazon, and you can also view it on Goodreads. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe to this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Any statements or thoughts are welcomed also. Hope you have a great day. This is Aegelis signing off. Until next time.